Hey everyone, and welcome. The bond we share with our dogs, it's one of the most incredible things in the world, but it comes with this bittersweet truth, right? Their time with us just never feels long enough. So today, we're going to dive into the fascinating and sometimes really surprising world of just how long our best friends are with us. I mean, it's the question every single one of us asks. You bring home this tiny little puppy, and you're already doing the math in your head, just hoping and praying for as many years as you can possibly get. It's a tough question, but we're going to explore it together. So here's how we'll break it down. First, we'll look at some of the breeds with the shortest lifespans, our gentle giants. Then we'll move on to the popular pack, the dogs you see everywhere. After that, we'll meet the long-lived companions, and to wrap it all up, we'll talk about what all this really means for us. Okay, let's start with a group of dogs that just blow us away with their incredible size and surprisingly calm personalities. But here's the tough part. There's this sad truth that often, the bigger the dog, the shorter their time with us. What's so amazing here is the huge contrast between how big these dogs are and how sweet they are. You've got the Irish Wolfhound, just a total gentle giant. Then there's the powerful Dog de Bordeaux, famous for its loyalty. And of course, the Bernese Mountain Dog, such a patient and loving family member. Their time might be short, but wow, the impact they make is just immense. And that pattern just keeps going with these other beloved giants. I mean, look, we've got the Great Dane, the legendary St. Bernard known for its rescue work, and the calm, protective Bull Mastiff. These amazing dogs spend their entire, shorter lives just protecting and loving the families they belong to. All right, let's switch gears. Now we're moving into the breeds you probably see every single weekend at the dog park. This group has some of the most popular family dogs on the planet, and their lifespans land right in that kind of middle range. And what's a more perfect example than the Golden Retriever, right? This breed is pretty much the heart of this whole category. With that gentle, super friendly nature, it's absolutely no surprise they're a family favorite, giving us more than a decade of pure, unwavering friendship. This slide is like a who's who of iconic dogs. You've got the Labrador Retriever, so friendly and smart, the German Shepherd, a workhorse of a dog you can always depend on, and the Boxer, who is basically a playful puppy for its entire life. They give us a really solid amount of time, just packed with energy and love. Now, here we have some dogs that are known for their brains and their stamina. You've got the Siberian Husky that can run forever, the brilliant Border Collie, and the super elegant Dalmatian. These guys usually give us well over a decade of really active companionship. Okay, on to our last group of breeds. If that first section was all about gentle giants with short lives, this one is about tiny companions with a whole lot of time to give. You're starting to see the pattern here, aren't you? Oh, just look at these familiar faces. The happy-go-lucky beagle, the goofy pug, that brave little dachshund, they all pack so much personality into so many years. And hey, look at the Australian Shepherd. Not exactly a tiny dog, but this super smart herder is also known for sticking around for a good long time. But what if I told you that some dogs live even longer? Yeah, there are a few breeds that consistently push way past that 15-year mark, which is just an incredible amount of time to have with them. And here they are, the tiny Pomeranian with its huge personality, the feisty little Yorkshire Terrier, and the sleek Manchester Terrier. All of these guys can live well into their teens. I mean, 16 years or even more. These little dogs totally prove that good things really do come in small, long-lasting packages. So, we've looked at all these incredible dogs, from the absolute biggest to the very smallest. But what's the big picture here? What's the one thing you should really take away from all this? If there's one key takeaway, it is this. There is a clear, absolutely undeniable link between a dog's size and how long it lives. Now, sure, there are exceptions, but the general rule is that giant breeds have shorter lives and small breeds tend to live the longest. It's one of the most solid patterns in the entire dog world. So to wrap this all up, let's just remember three key things. First, lifespan really depends on the breed. Second, size is one of the biggest factors in predicting that lifespan. And honestly, the most important thing is that whether you get 5 years or 16, every single breed gives us a unique and totally priceless kind of friendship. And at the end of the day, this is what it's all about. Knowing these numbers isn't about being sad about the time we might not get. It's about getting inspired to fill every single day we do get with as much love, as much adventure, and as much joy as we possibly can. And that really brings us to our final thought. Whether you've got a huge Great Dane taking up the whole couch or a tiny little Yorkie curled up in your lap, just think about this. What are those little, everyday things that make your time together so special? Because that's where the magic really is. Cherish every single one of those moments. Thanks for joining me today.